Noon outrage continues today across the country 3 days after ICE agents shot and killed 37-year-old Alex Pretti in Minneapolis. This as a memorial for Pretti is growing. Our Megan Lee joining us live from Minneapolis right now, and you've been keeping a close eye on that memorial for the past few days. Megan, I'm hearing investigators revisited the area this morning.
Yeah, that's right, Ryan. We had Minnesota investigators back on scene just a few hours ago, and they were keeping a close eye on what you're seeing right here. This appears to be a bullet hole. We saw them collecting evidence, and they were out here taking photos. I want to take you back to what that looked like when about half a dozen BCA investigators, again, BCA is the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, they were on scene earlier. And this is a pretty big update because I haven't seen many investigators visiting the scene, and this is, a big update because on Saturday, after Alex Pretti was shot right here on 26th and Nicollet, the BCA was actually blocked from the scene. They're claiming they were blocked by federal agents and they could not get to the scene. And that's when the protests started breaking out and they were not able to safely secure the scene. I talked with those investigators that were here and they tell me that they have not been back here since Sunday. So they were out here collecting evidence. And again, they had their eyes on what appears to be a bullet hole on the building where Alex Pretti was shot. Now, there's just been some major updates here in Minneapolis. We do know that some agents will be heading out of town. We've heard that they will be leaving with Bovino out of town, out of Minneapolis. We don't know how many agents. We know that there are thousands here in Minneapolis. We're not sure how many are heading out, but I did talk with people who want ICE completely out. If you were to walk down this street where these businesses are, they have signs that say ICE out. This is what protesters have been demanding for weeks. So I caught up with one earlier today, and she tells me that this is leaving her a little bit hopeful as they are heading out of Minneapolis.
I'm so relieved. I think that just alleviates a lot of just stress and worry on some folks and our friends and our community. But still, we still have to see what's coming in the upcoming days.
All right, so the people I have talked to say this is a step in the right direction. They want to see ICE completely out of their front yards, but this is what they've been protesting for weeks, and then especially in the last few days after Pretti was shot and killed by a federal agent, they have been demanding this. I do want to say that the temperature has kind of cooled down a bit since that announcement yesterday that some agents were going to be heading out of town. We've just noticed a more quiet area from Saturday until today. It's just really, really kind of just cooled down, I would say. There has been not as many protests. There's been more people coming here to pay their respects at this growing memorial that you see. I want you to get a look at this. There's candles, flowers, signs for Pretti, who was shot and killed right in this very area on Saturday morning. A lot of people stopping by to pay their respects, but this is something that federal and local leaders said that could bring the temperature down here in Minneapolis. For now, live in Minneapolis, Megan Lee, TMJ4 News.
Great to hear the temperature is cooling down, but clearly so much to process on so many levels here. Megan, thank you for that update. Now, Alex Pretti's sister, Michaela, released a statement to the Associated Press Monday saying in part, quote, "All Alex ever wanted was to help someone, anyone." And she continues to say, even in his very last moments on this earth, he was simply just trying to do that. Now, as you heard Megan mention, Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bovino and some federal agents are expected to leave Minneapolis as soon as today. That's according to multiple sources familiar with the plan. And the move comes as President Trump plans to send Border Czar Tom Homan to Minnesota to now oversee ICE operations. Meanwhile, as local leaders continue to call for de-escalation amid that ongoing community tension in Minneapolis, President Trump met with Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem Monday night for a couple of hours. That's according to the New York Times. Noem reportedly requested that meeting with the president. She's set to testify before the Senate Judiciary Committee March 3rd about the federal immigration enforcement. Now, tensions in Minnesota are also on the mind of Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers. He sat down with our chief political reporter, Charles Benson, and agreed both sides need to turn down the rhetoric and work together.
We have to find a better way. I can't believe in this day and age that we can find a better way. Yes, are there people that have had horrible convictions that should be kicked out of the country? Of course there are some. not many, but some. But we don't need an army of people to do that.
Is there a way, do you think, that local and county law enforcement should work with federal government and ICE agents?
Not an army of them. I mean, we can work together.
Now, during a briefing, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said local Democratic leaders need to cooperate with federal immigration officers in the state.